Thanks for checking out this video. I'm going to talk to you today about why content should be a big focus on your acquisition. So I'm just going to give a very brief explanation on why content should be something important in the way you acquire customers. So you might be already making content, you might be posting content already, it might be part of your acquisition, or you might not be even making content at all, and you just want to know why you should be doing it. So my name is Mahis, I'm the owner of Weful, and we basically help coaches become the top 1% of the industry with content. And the reason why I say content is a really big part of acquisition is because it's evergreen. And what that means is that essentially it doesn't go away. So what that means, as a result, you can leverage the one thing that bottlenecks people, which is energy, essentially. So the one thing that basically stops people from actually getting to where they want to be is the amount of energy they can provide to something that can get them to where they want to be. So I'm going to explain to you, the decision ladder of what makes people actually buy or like convert or anything like that. So the first step is that they have no idea who you are, so they're unaware. And after they become aware, that which is the second step, you make them aware, so they actually see something about you, maybe on their feeds or in person or something like that. They become aware of you. And then the third part is where you actually educate them. So you give them some value, you give them some tips, and then they're like, oh, okay, I can understand how this person is actually going about the business. And then the fourth step is actually another important part. They trust you. So this happens when you've educated them a lot, and then they feel like, okay, this person knows exactly what they're talking about, I can trust this person. And then the fifth one is when they basically love you. So they love your brand so much and they love exactly what you do, and they're just like, you know what, I can see how this person can actually help me get to where I want to be. And then the sixth step, which is the last step everyone wants to get to, is that they want to work with you, essentially. So you might have not, everyone indirectly has like applied these steps when it comes to like acquiring customers, essentially. So that might have been either with paid ads, because like they were not aware of you before, but then you made them aware. Either with cold DMing, they weren't aware of you and then you made them aware, essentially. So like all of this stuff like always happens every single time when people make decisions, essentially. And the only thing that stops people from like getting to where they want to be is that they can't move people up this decision ladder without energy, essentially. So how can you leverage the energy that you have? Because energy is not unlimited, by the way. Like it can't be created nor destroyed, so you can't just like spawn energy out of nowhere. So how can you leverage the energy you have and your image in order to effortlessly move people up the ladder at scale? And the answer is essentially just content. So for example, if like me, for example, I came on your page and I didn't see like any sort of content, or I saw like very little stuff about what you did, I wouldn't be super confident working with you, just because like I didn't see exactly what you did. And if a prospect does the same thing, they come on your page and they don't see maybe at least like 10 pieces of content of what you're doing, then they're not gonna look at you as like an expert. And this is what separates people from like the bottom 99% and the top 1% of the industry, essentially. And it's essentially what people like Alex Hormozi, Grant Cardone, Sam Ovens, these are exactly what these people are doing, because they know that if they can put out as much content as possible, they're gonna be perceived as the top 1% of the industry, even though they might not be the top 1%. And they have insane leverage because of the content they provide on what they do. So the perceived value, so like the way people look at them, is just much higher, even though they might not be the best at what they do. And that's exactly what the people at the top 1% have done really well. So if you're not looking to get to that type of leverage where you can put like 5,000 to 15,000 people every single day in front of your content, then the top 1% isn't for you, essentially. And all of this stuff, I won't lie, it does take a lot of energy to get started. So what I'll do is I'll give you a quick rundown of what we do and how we can actually help you. So we focus on making we focus on making content a big part of what gets you to the top 1%, and eventually making it your main form of acquisition, essentially. So you might have been having a conversation with me or my team as you were watching this, because we probably gave you the link to this video. So what we'll do is that we'll actually give you something nice. So if you'd like for us to create a personalized plan on how you can actually implement something like this and the system behind it, you can get back to me or my team in the conversation that we were having before, and then you can ask us any sort of questions, and then we can actually schedule something to set up for you. And that's basically it. Thank you so much for checking out this video. It was really short, and I hope this really helped, and we'll speak to you very soon. Peace out.